Yo, welcome back, you guys. It's your boy Justin, and today we are here with the battle. Yes, Goku versus Superman, round 3. We already know what happened the last 2 times they battled. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see where this is going now because since then, you know, Goku leveled up, and you know, with the series he's gonna end right now, I don't watch it anymore, but I know he's more powerful, and I know it's Superman, so come on now. I don't know where he's gonna go. I don't know who's gonna win this time. We might know who's gonna win, but like, we'll see. So without further ado, before we begin, if you haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't. What are y'all doing? Come on now. So now without further ado, let's jump right in. Oh, I'm about to say they going straight to the fight? Like, damn, 26 minutes of fight?
Goku, Superman.
We didn't even get an intro.
To answer the ultimate question, and we're taking it all into play. We're examining Superman's.
Can he be Goku though? But can he be Goku?
Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all 3 just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball Heroes. He's Wiz and I'm Booster.
Yeah, that one.
And it's our job to analyze
that's why I don't watch.
Armor and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
It's basically like an updated version.
Far away, in an enchanted land, an old master found a boy and marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku. Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you can thank this guy. Inspired by martial arts films and his wife's interest in Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define generations to come.
OG Goku, Dragon Ball OG.
A low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta,
Top tier, bro.
destruction by Frieza, and was raised on Earth by happy old Grandpa Gohan. Not just raised, but trained. Gohan began Goku's teachings
When Goku basically had no filter back then.
to be his true calling under the guidance of Master Roshi. Specifically, he learned the Kame-sen and Ryu style, which focuses on discipline and tenacity, both of which strongly define.
He's a radish farmer.
The more he learned, the more he
I must not remember that.
This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent. Within just a few years, he was so strong, the only worthy teachers left were gods. And a talking cat, but mostly gods. When you're training to dodge lightning, you know you're a few leagues over everyone else.
Yep.
Slight advantage.
I'm trying to get there, yo. I'm trying to get there too, you know what I'm saying? Haha.
Also take Nietzsche's famous words, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, very, very literally. It's almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get after they're hurt. While Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, it suits Goku. No matter how many times you knock him down, he will get back up, stronger than before. It helps that he knows so many cool combat moves, like the Kamehameha, an incredibly powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam. So challenging, it took Roshi decades to master.
Such an update of animation.
In like 5 seconds. It's incredibly versatile, with over 50 different
crazy.
variations. For example, Goku can curve the beam after firing, or even shoot it from his feet. But unlike most Saiyans, he doesn't just use ki to blow shit up. Moves like the Solar Flare, Energy Landbind, and God Bind require a lot more strategy.
Multi-form, yep.
Because while Goku isn't exactly book
Roxas's
smart,
paper
he
is actually
genius when it comes to
an OG
martial
hit,
arts. He
bro.
doesn't
It's
just
so
train to
funny.
conquer his opponents, but to conquer himself.
I think it was like in Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Moves, like trapping you in
That
a
move is
rice cooker.
powerful.
Pretty much any container could be used for the Mothaba sealing technique. Then there's Kaioken, aka instant steroids. Goku's multiplied his power by 20 with it before, and in a movie, he even got it up to times 100. What a badass! The Genki Dama, or Spirit Bomb, is potentially his strongest attack, but it requires considerable time. Unlike instant transmission,
About 5
which is a
minutes.
teleport that's instant. The way it works is Goku detects another person, like a sort of beacon, then teleports.
Give me like 5 minutes, man. I got y'all.
Where time stands still.
The longest 5 minutes of
So
anybody's
according
life to
the
protect him.
Guidebook, it's a dimension hop. You can actually see this in between space in some movies and games. And the dubs wanted us to think it shot Goku's molecules around at light speed. Silly English. The dubs did more than that. In fact, early dubs of Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as a Superman figure. Even his famous speech on Namek about being the light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms
I am the
with his
Alpha
Saiyan
and the
heritage,
Omega.
accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan. Hell yeah! If there's any scene that deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold. Super Saiyan and its sequels
Yeah,
all
for the
have
first time.
official power multipliers, but they threw us for a loop.
I remember when
by turning
everybody
Goku
back
into a
then,
god.
when he first became Super
God
Saiyan.
certainly changed things up. Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected and appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like Senzu beans. Did you know one Senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's lost limbs? They're missing out.
God Goku reached a level of power that could compete with the greatest of deities, nearly shattering the whole universe with a single clash on his first go.
Yup.
Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction
Oh
of
god,
Universe
here we
7,
go with this
but
math.
there's a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
Because Boo went berserk.
Videl commented that heaven is just as large as a universe, and the Daizenshuu backs her up.
And, that's heaven. Big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind. Doing so would make
Wow.
Universe 7 over 1,500 times larger than our own observable
Jesus.
universe.
And
Oh.
Goku could destroy that much the first time he went God. And he didn't lose that power. He learned how to use it even better, even in base form. Now, imagine how much stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God and became Super Saiyan Blue.
Super Saiyan God.
I'm changing colors again.
Or after he trained with some almighty angels. Or when he perfected the blue hairdo and stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through Hit's time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline, defeating Jiren, who shook the entire world of Void by just walking.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move that nopes you out of existence.
Yep.
Your being and your soul
Look at Thanos
erased
snap
from
him.
all of time and space.
Culminating in his greatest form, Ultra Instinct.
Chrome Goku isn't a normal transformation, it's a state of mind. Ultra Instinct is the highest peak of martial arts, subconsciously making optimal choices because you're in the zone, doing without thinking.
Basically
Something
awesome,
Goku has always
awesome
been
good
able to
coke,
do.
like.
Technically, it can be used in any form, but when perfected, autonomous Ultra Instinct makes you untouchable. No matter what comes his way, Goku will automatically dodge, block, and counter to the best of his ability, even pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when his own body.
Yeah, you can do a
That
Susanoo.
sounds really intense.
It is, which is why he's developed incremental versions of it for specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form.
This is
for
stuff I'm
long.
learning now.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Heroes, aka Dragon Ball fanfiction gone Kaioken times 1,000.
While technically a different continuity, CC Goku is functionally a stand-in for the mainline Goku. His history and powers are the same, making his story just as much of a what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities. The only real difference is Toriyama's not really involved.
This
Okay.
Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions. He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire universe. Hell, this series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space-time just
That's
like
not saying a lot.
Super Saiyan 4.
Looking back at that goofy monkey boy chopping wood and punching dinosaurs, it's almost overwhelming to think about how far Goku has come, how much he's had to face,
But no matter the challenge, he takes it head-on and pushes through.
showing everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond.
Plus Ultra.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. It's a bird, it's a plane,
No, it's
Superman.
Geez, just a locomotive? People in the 40s needed bigger imaginations.
Born on
Ooh,
the
that
far-off
hairstyle.
world of Krypton, the infant Kal-El was sent to Earth by his parents, narrowly escaping Krypton's destruction. Raised by farmers as Clark Kent, he eventually became Superman, champion of the oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've only seen the movies, forget him. Comic book Clark's not the perfect Boy Scout, and he's definitely not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys who made him Jewish?
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants and grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
And then that ugly mustache showed up.
Understandably seeking escape from some truly terrifying horrors, the pair created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
A hero who could defeat any evil by just punching it. Hell yeah, that's
And
how
it
I live my
shows.
life.
After almost 9 decades, Superman has been many things. At the core, his story
We just know
is
he's
one
over
of a
30.
refugee,
Yep.
a child who lost his home, left to the mercy of alien people. This new world
Daily
accepted him,
Planet,
raised
Daily
him,
Star,
gave him a
Galaxy
new home,
News.
because helping others in need is the right thing to do.
He's a
That's
zoologist?
why he became a superhero, the first superhero.
Everything's gotta start somewhere, but he was the first one to really
Ew,
take
what is
off.
this one?
I mean, not literally. It took a while, actually, before he learned how to fly.
In fact, when Clark discovered his Kryptonian heritage, he struggled to accept it and subconsciously developed mental blocks, severing him from his true power, which he would uncover throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the Earth for 5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
That's not how that works.
He's fast enough to reach the edge of the universe in seconds, or even break the bonds of infinity. Wait, he
Insane.
can do all that, but Batman can punch him out? Really?
You're probably
Hell
thinking
yeah.
of Elseworld stories
Where is
that start
he?
in canon like Dark Knight Returns. It's a good question, though. Superman's powers have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons. However, for Death Battle, we take the characters at their best.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar system, or blow air cold enough to freeze ghosts.
Speaking of, his X-ray
Freeze
vision doesn't just see
ghosts.
through walls. He can see through your own body and mind to examine your soul.
And yet, he can't see through lead. That's okay, though. He can just burn through it with his face. Since he gets his power from the yellow sun, his heat vision burns with the fire of a star. And
But then
if
a
beams
red
are
sun,
enough,
however.
he can blast it out of his whole body for a super flare. It used to totally drain him, but he's learned how to control it.
Simply put, Superman's powers defy physics. My favorite examples of this are when he rebuilt the reality warping miracle machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time, or when he
Damn.
gained 10 years
Bro,
worth of
imagine that. You get hit so hard, different realities felt that, bro. That's insane. You get hit one time, everybody just casually, just your other stuff just casually just drinking some soda and just get boom, like sleep right there. They don't even know what happened. Insane.
medical training through only 5 minutes of reading, and then successfully performed lung surgery.
Nice. My favorite example is when he smelled brownies in North Dakota from orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman
I
is
wish
no
I-
novice when it comes
actually,
to
no, I don't
the
want that power,
intricacies
never
of
mind.
battle.
He's trained in Kryptonian martial arts, which uses Chi, or as they call it, Shriar. He even got summoned to Asgard to fight demons with Thor for 1,000 years.
Superman can resist being erased from existence, such as tanking Darkseid's Omega Beams. Even Retcon and
That's
the Time
crazy.
Trapper, both of which hijack and alter timelines, can't touch him. Not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
Timelines literally revolve around him.
But let's address the S-shaped elephant in the room. You may have noticed we've covered a variety of Superman eras. Superman, and DC Comics as a whole, have gone through multiple retcons.
Yep.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New 52, Rebirth, and so on.
It would help to know which one is the main Superman, right? Well, they all are.
Yeah, the latest
Yeah,
one,
well,
which
it don't even
basically
matter.
said everything in the main series is kinda canon, even when he had wacky powers like changing his appearance with a super muscular control. Ew. I guess he can still phase through almost anything, even people.
Look, if you really dig into it, this isn't new. Plenty of characters have recalled events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Yeah,
That's like, bro, I remember when
Post-Crisis
Superman
did
knocked
start
my
as less
jaw
powerful
so
than in
so
Pre-Crisis,
damn hard,
but that was
bro.
because of the mental block.
It
Though
ain't
he's not
even
a
the same
complete
anymore.
composite, there's so many other Supermen out there.
Future Superman, Big Robot Superman, Commie Superman, Dinosaur Superman. There's a bunch.
Still, this new canon has affected his abilities. For example, he and other Kryptonians can effortlessly travel through time. And while Superman's powers stem from the
That's
Earth's
so
yellow
unreal.
sun, exposure to a blue star increases them even further. In fact, upon visiting a white star, he attained a whole new level of power.
The
When
White
that
Sun.
old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying space-time has lost its meaning for him. He really just said that.
Remember, Superman defies physics.
Like when he used heat vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
We've seen that his universe has a radius of at least 100 trillion light years, but we can calculate a more exact figure. The DC
Oh, God,
universe
the
is
math
50
again.
billion years old and expands at 60 trillion light years per half second. This means its radius must be over 50 nonillion light years across.
What the hell is even that number?
What? That's 31 zeros, and Soup's help.
Who made that number up?
happen.
Well, about 1/5 of it. That's still immense power, but if you want something bigger, here's the Anti-Monitor blasting Golden Age Superman with all the energy of the antimatter universe. And then Superman, you know,
punched him so hard it kickstarted another one of those reboots.
Now, Superman does have weaknesses.
Get punched so hard he gets sent back to a reboot.
And exposure to red starlight can fade his powers over time.
Yeah, I was in a red
Not
sun,
all at
yeah.
once. He has been able to move planets around while under a red star. So...
And everyone knows Superman can't deal with magic, but it's more accurate to say he doesn't have any special resistances to it. He's defeated plenty of magic users before, even Shazam.
Superman challenges the idea that absolute power corrupts absolutely.
What the hell is that?
The goodest
Hell,
good guy of them
that
all.
looked weird.
But there is nuance to being good, even if he is the ultimate power fantasy, unstoppable and incorruptible.
Such as when he took on the World Forger, one of the most powerful reality shapers in all of creation.
Who was in the 6th dimension, crafting a whole new multiverse to replace the one Clark calls home. Who's gonna stop him?
Superman could, and the Forger knew it. So he was trapped on a world with a sun so distant he could never escape. Or so the Forger thought.
Instead, Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun, dip through a ton of stars, KO the World Forger, and shatter his new multiverse with a single punch. Because that's Superman.
One punch man
a
basically
simple
out
solution
here.
to overwhelming problems.
He's the kind of person to
Got a
send
problem?
from a
Ah,
trip,
just punch it
get
out.
some Christmas cards from strangers, and tow hundreds of planets to a new galaxy all in the same day. What's not to like?
Truth and justice has no better champion than the Man of Steel.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Wiz, it's getting to be the holiday season again, and I just know Mama Boomstick is finally getting me that new dune buggy I've been drooling over.
Death Battle. Alright, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Alright. Before this battle begins, let's just be real here. We've watched both of the previous fights. I just don't know what to say about this because I feel like we all know who's gonna win this still in the end. So, you know what? Let's just watch it and enjoy it, you know? Let's go ahead. But they start fighting already? No, alright, all smoke. I mess with it.
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
I did that like twice already, come on now. Okay. I thought these two could have been best friends, honestly. Like, besides like Vegeta, he could have been ultimate training partners.
You're holding back. Give it your all. No regrets.
Damn.
I'm doing just fine.
Woo! My yo forearm is gone. That, okay, Super Saiyan Blue already? That's bing. Oh, okay. Okay, in space now. Rock, scissors. Yeah, you blow boy harmless planet.
World made of cardboard. All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really am.
Oh my! I thought he was about to. I thought he was gonna do the injustice move. That's a different reality, feeling it. My clothes.
Well, what do you think?
That was awesome. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
That's what I mean, best friends. Ooh. Alright. Serious mode. Oh, God. These mountains. They're not even in Earth anymore. I just realized that. Damn. Whoa, where do these suns come from?
Finally.
Okay. Here come the death beam struggle. Oh, never mind. He gonna charge right through it. Oh my goodness! Yeah, he just going right through it. No care in the world. And the dragon fist? God damn, they done broke reality.
Huh?
He's dead. Am I dead? He woke up dead.
That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Let's go again.
You're on.
See what I mean? Best friends, bro.
KO! That's it! The final, indisputable answer! Who am I kidding? People are gonna argue this one forever.
There's so many ways
really
this
are.
battle could go, especially with all the other continuities.
Yeah, for real. Goku would kick almost every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most
But there wasn't a
representative
main
of
one.
this fight.
First up, strength. Both could hit hard enough to break or make their whole universe, or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505 times larger than our own. But based on the DC Universe's officially established age and rate of expansion, it is 1.6 vigintillion times larger, over a novemdecillion times more than Goku's.
At some point, you
What
reach a
are
number
these
high enough that it
names
just
and these
doesn't mean
numbers,
anything
bro?
anymore. Anyway, Goku's obviously gotten stronger since the Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times. He's defeated Jiren, Broly, Moro, and Fu.
But even if we highball Goku by quadrillions or quintillions of times, the gap is just too much, especially with the World Forger feat. Not even Heroes competes with that. Superman takes the edge in strength.
But strength isn't everything.
Yep.
Let's talk speed. Both are obviously way faster than light, but Superman crossed that mega.
He broke infinity and beyond, basically.
Flew faster than infinity.
Exactly.
He can keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous it's unquantifiable.
Don't count Goku out though. Flying across the entire afterlife in base form and outspeeding Eos's future sight takes some crazy speed.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merged timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
That combined with instant transmission and ultra instinct could probably keep up.
Maybe. Quantifiably, Superman is faster, but both are immeasurable.
Yeah.
The safest bet here is to say they tie in speed.
Especially when we look at skill.
I guess.
Goku's a martial arts master. He's definitely got better battle instincts. He wants to fight and is dedicated to his training, while Superman sees training as a means to an end.
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive, but he's only
Imagine getting
used
hit
them
by
few
a pressure
times.
point by
It
Superman.
would be disingenuous to say he's an
Yo,
equivalent
not even your
master.
joint would be gone. Like,
Goku wins in skill, but
your joint
not
would be
necessarily in
literally your whole
Don't get
shoulder
me
be
wrong,
off.
Superman is not a mindless brawler. He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman. He's even defeated martial arts experts like Cobra without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 1,000 years.
He's also astonishingly brilliant, like when he reassembled the reality warping miracle machine from memory.
That was crazy.
Experience obviously goes to Superman, but perhaps less obvious is our last category, powers.
Hakai, Spirit Bomb, Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Key, God Bind. How does Goku not win with those?
In Dragon Ball, Ki is dependent on physical ability, so it's different from Magic. God Ki is simply pure Ki, and Magic isn't an auto win against Superman anyway, whose greater strength could break out of something like the God Bind.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb would take way too long, and Goku's never successfully used Hakai before.
You need like 5 minutes. It's like 5 episodes worth.
From reality. Like, he's tanked Omega Beams, which do the same thing as Hakai.
Superman can time travel, countering Instant Transmission's similar ability from Heroes. And regarding teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Sans can't breathe in space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum, Instant Transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp to any red star.
Superman won that one.
Superman could simply fly away and find a blue or white star for a supercharge.
And
it's
Goku
basically
pull off the same trick twice, as
2 to
Superman could
1.
phase through his attacks.
So,
Well,
that's
2
it then. Clark
well,
has
3
too
to
many
1.
counters, so he takes the edge and powers, and it's over.
Well, I think there's something else. Goku versus Superman breaches a broader zeitgeist. It's more than just 2 characters fighting. For a whole generation, especially in 90s America,
Like, I don't even count the
superheroes
half,
represented
like,
an
half don't
unhuman
count.
status quo. Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America rarely change who they are or what they believe in. For a lot of people, that's tiring, and Superman is an icon of that. Then along came anime. There was a whole other world of ideas and stories for us sheltered Westerners to experience, and Goku's
The
an
powerful
icon
world of
that.
anime.
So while many see this as a
The power of God and anime on your
others see it
side.
as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to lose?
You're sure you're not overthinking this?
It's not our intent, but it does call into question what we're doing. How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction relies on interpretation? Are we stripping characters of their importance by simplifying them to contestants in a vacuum of violence? And if so,
Okay,
then
you're breaking the
what's
fourth wall here.
point?
Because it's fun, Wiz. Damn it, man. There's more than one way to appreciate something. We're having a great time talking about awesome characters and slamming action figures together.
They talking to all the
That's
haters
okay.
about this.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just
Which
saying,
is
no matter
unbelievable.
who you
The fact that you
prefer,
hate
that battle was super, man.
That's the worst part.
this, like, come
Fine,
on
if
now.
them
It's
both.
just
It's
literally
so
all for
lame.
fun.
I don't see you doing any better.
I do the math, the pun's your job.
Well, maybe if you math as good as I punned, then Goku would have won.
What is wrong with you?
Damn. That's crazy.
Hi, I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz. Thank you so much for watching. We are about to announce the next episode, but before we do that, if you're not
Alright.
a Death Battle member yet, click
This is
the
basically gonna be
link
the
below
final
so you
battle
can
of the
listen.
year. Yep, season 10 finale. Who's it gonna be? Galacticus versus Unicron? Huh. Wow. That battle, it was super, alright. But like, let's be like I said, I knew Superman was gonna win anyways. Like, just because of the fact that he's won previously, the one like, it like, you want to root for Goku in these fights, and it's nothing shame to Goku or any dog. We know Goku's strong, but we also know how Superman works. This man literally breaks infinity and beyond. So it's like, Goku hasn't broken infinity. He sure does have Ultra Instinct, yeah, but it's like, clearly this man literally made him wake up dead. So it's like, it is what it is. But I'm glad that they tried to break the fourth wall in the end of it by saying like, oh, they just talking to all the haters like, bro, it's just for fun. It ain't that deep. It's literally just people just making up the stuff that they want, putting it all together, and just like, hey, what happens if? What if they fought? And you know what I'm saying? It's just for fun. Nobody cares really about who wins or not. Like, if you care too much about who wins a fight in this, go outside, bro. Like, for real. But I'm excited to see this final battle. I didn't expect to see Galacticus and a unicorn fight, basically. Unicron, but anyways, excited to see that last fight. Hope you guys are too. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share the video, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you on the next. Peace.